What if I just, anyone putting 7 energy into this and then putting 7 energy into it again? That's so dumb, dude. Look at this. Okay. Random rare on this character. Also, here's the Silver Crucible again, so we could take that here if the map is a little bit different. If there's value on this map to like farming, which there is, because there's this option, and then you can do like here. Yeah, into like 3 elites. That makes it look much better on this map. And again, the thing I think about this is really just how much value can you get out of skipping your first chest, right? If you can skip your chest, but you get to farm 2 extra elites because all your cards are green and your deck's a lot better, then it's worth it. But if you, like last map, you can only farm 1 elite anyways, then it just doesn't really matter. I think the rares on this character are really good, right? Like, the rares are insane. I think all these options are pretty solid. Like, even doing bodyguard upgrade, it doesn't look that good, but I think it's quite solid, right? Because even just banking like 2 or 3 block a turn. And it's very often that by upgrading bodyguard, you can do that. Silver Crucible not always a pick for high roll potential? Well, okay. So there's a couple different ways to think about Spire, right? If you're just like, I want to win 1 run, then yeah, you click all the options that can like randomly high roll, which would probably beat this one. But if you're trying to win every run, can't talk, and that's what I'm trying to do, then you don't really want to think about high roll. You just want to think about like the expected outcome, right? But I think this is strong expected outcome because this essentially would be high rolling. If the relic's really good, then you can win. But this is basically saying like, well, you get 3 card rewards and you sort of know that upgraded cards are just going to be good no matter what they are. And that's just very powerful, right? So you always get value, essentially. Do you like boss swap? I mean, that comes down to the fact that defects... Well, defects starter relic is just not very good, right? That's the main reason why that's even, like, a thing. But boss relics are strong, but if you're giving up bag of prep for it, then it's a bit different, which is what Silent has to do. Regent has some trash rares? Yeah, I agree. Regent rares are pretty bad. Trade a little bit here or no? Is there any reason to? Why don't I just stack block? Like, just don't risk taking random damage next turn. Maybe I need to get out of here, though. I don't know. I think I do just get out, though. No damage, yeah. Like, look at this. What is that card? Look at these numbers. That's like AoE Iron Wave plus. Okay, it does say Doom, but the fact that this card blocks also works with Doom, right? That when you're trying to kill with Doom, you still want to be blocking. That's crazy. That is really, really crazy. There's not much micro to talk about, I think, in these fights, really. Just need weakness. Death March is really fun, but doesn't work with anything we have right now. It would have been cool last game. I don't know what this card is doing. It's very strange. You need to like have some like pocket watch thing or something. Otherwise the energy just can't convert, so it's just so, right? I mean, I'm not skipping the green cards. Like, that number is just too big. Yeah, Doom on a secondary on an already good card is the way, yeah. I mean, the numbers do make the card. Like, the number needs to be good on the Doom because obviously a lot of the power budget is in the Doom part. But, like, look at this. What do you mean, man? Also, I'm taking damage. Ow. Yeah, Doom is fundamentally worse than damage, but, well, I guess not always true. Like, against Phantom, it is better, right? Against this guy, I don't know. Probably because you don't even wake it up. You can just stack Doom without waking it. Also, like, look at that number. Ethereal, too. It can't be that bad, you know? So, this is what I mean. You have, like, insanely strong early game now because of this. For the cost of, like, losing gold in a Relic. So you need to make sure that you get something out of it. It's even possible here, I think, that this goes really well and we get, like, healing here or something, that I can just run into 4 elites. No fires. Because I don't need the upgrade, so really, it's just, like, do I want to rest? So we just try, you know? Oh. Healing. I mean, okay, there's another way to think about this too, which is, you can do this now because you have this. So the question is, would you rather take the extra elite, or would you rather just be big? So you could just get, like, Strawberry. Warpaint plus for a Warpaint. Yeah, that's kind of how I think about it too, but it is some money loss, but it just comes earlier and saves you HP and opens up, like, stronger pathing options, right? I mean, Zek thinks this option is bad. Which I just disagree, but if Zek thinks it, I want to at least consider why that might be the case. But I think he just thinks relics are really good in this game, and I don't think that's true. I think relics in this game are kind of whatever. They feel a lot more whatever than Spire 1. There's less, like, insta-run winning relics. Like, there's still Pocket Watch and a few things, but it's less, like, really, really crazy things. Every single one? See, okay, on this character, I sort of agree with you, but, like, half my runs on the other characters, I feel like I just get, like, Juzu Bracelet and, like, useless garbage all the time. So I don't know if I necessarily agree with that. I definitely want to pay, like, a little bit here. It's possible I even get healing here. So I think I'd take a little bit of damage here. And if I get healing again, then it's not wasted, and then I can go 3 elites. If not, I get, like, the fires to heal or something and can get some upgrades. So we click this, like, I don't know, that many times. That feels about right. Also makes your rest stronger. Could see one more. Definitely not more than one more, though. I imagine we don't even take that much here, but maybe the elites just have hands, because I don't actually have that much block in the deck here. So this guy's probably the worst matchup, I would imagine. We will play long here, so I want to sword block. Doom does do a lot in this fight, though. But, like, this kind of hand just doesn't... I want to exhaust a file. It is losing damage to, let it exhaust, but it lets me block more often. What is next turn, by the way? Ow. See what I mean? It feels like this game, like, you kind of just have to take damage in these fights. There's just, like, no counterplay. Like, you just will. This guy forces you to sit here. Also, that's good. I don't see any reason to play so and redraw it. So let's not do that. And Aussie just gets value by sitting here. Like, I just heal a little bit, you know? That's, like, pretty solid. Okay, one defend is always played. Then we can think about whether or not we want to hit here, which I don't think we do. So I just get out a little bit and don't do any damage. It's fine. It's just, like, insane damage. And I, on the redraw, could kill a Doom, I think. If I get negative pulse again. Goes to 33 and then I can, like, sow, right? Ow. Well, I mean, this is why you only do that here if you have the option to go here, because this can just happen. I mean, the block cards are not good, but the fact that the elites, like, I like the way the elites are designed in this game, because, like, some of them are just damage races, and some of them you have to sit around and block, so you can't just, like, build, like, a billion early damage cards, because, like, this deck just, like, does a million damage into a lot of the other elites, right? But into this guy in particular, it just doesn't, it doesn't convert into anything. But at least Aussie blocks for 4 here, you know? Like, that's still pretty solid. Okay, nice. Sink the guy. Well, there's a run-winning relic right there. This lines up the thing more. Hey, thank you for the sub. Welcome, appreciate it. Glad I could help. There's a lot of face tanking early in this game. Yeah, there's a lot. You do want to have better block. Unfortunately, I don't really have the good block right now. That's just crazy number though. Like, I think I just pick it right. I don't actually block that much, so. Does well. Gambling chip, like, just toss it or whatever, or retain it. I mean, it's just solid. If I get healing here? Oh, that's not healing. I don't want a random cards. Again, here we go, right? You leave the option open to spend your HP differently. You can either spend it in the elites, or you can spend it by taking this event and then resting, and then it's like, either way, you're good, right? And that's like part of the skill expression of Spire pathing. That's just how it goes. Holy, wait, everything's coming together. These aren't green. Pull from below would be kind of cute if it actually scaled better. Forgotten cards are just cards from game 1. Same thing with Forgotten Relics. Like, this is just a Spire 1 relic, right? Scourge. Do I need this? I mean, it draws. It says Doom on it. Is it always this one? I think there's other ones you can get. Because Open was saying that he gets Dreamcatcher like every time, but I've seen other people get other stuff. So maybe it's just like a couple of relics and there's not that many. Okay, well, this is not the Barnacle of Evil, and the other elites I think are a lot easier for this deck, right? We have like AoE, Giga Frontload, Healing, Gambling Chip. I don't imagine we take damage, and now I have a weak pot even. Guys, the YouTube chatter I banned has now come to Twitch chat to type. Oh no. Unlucky. Okay. Yeah, do we do Scourge or not? I don't know if I want this. Could like turn on some more Doom synergies and like actually let us pick those kinds of cards. Because right now the deck doesn't really have any direction. 13 is big. That's like such a big number. It's so crazy. I think I pick it. Seems like just way too big of a number. I don't even know if I want to draw. Also, I wish you could still hit hotkeys here with this open to open the draw pile. I have to like close it manually. I guess I can draw into Spur, but I don't want to draw into like... I guess drawing into negative pulse is fine. Sure. I think Flatten is worth having past Act 1 at all. I don't remember what that card did. Still learning like card names and getting familiar. So I will answer that question if I know what the card does. Is multiplayer easier? Yeah, for sure. It's like not even a question of whether it's easier. I think it just guaranteed is. Oh yeah, I forgot this guy does that. Well, my bad. There's no indication that pops up here. I feel like they should do that because they do it for Queen, and it's basically the same thing. Oops. I also think of that card as an attack in my head anyways, but... minus some HP for no reason. I think we just rush this guy, right? I guess I can kill pretty easily, though. And, yeah, if it, like, resummons again, we just, like, do this, and then it dies. Wait, it doesn't die, because, again... Next time we have Defile on a minion, though, so... This guy is, like, actually horrifying, by the way. This is, like, elite levels of scary sometimes. Because, like, I still have to block this turn, you know what I mean? It's pretty horrifying. And it just, like, perma-scales. Do you like Necro? Yeah, I think Necro is really cool. My favorite character for sure. What's your heuristic on when it's appropriate to pick up an item dupe as opposed to keeping deck count low? Yeah, I wouldn't really think about it, to be honest. It's just, it doesn't really matter what your deck size is. That number just doesn't matter. Yeah, there's no reason it should do this, right? Like, look how much output this is. I mean, this like always goes here. The question is, do I kill this or do I just like take my damage and get out? I can see just taking damage and getting out, and we just like rest again, and that's like fine, right? It does kind of suck though. I wanted to farm, but this fight is really messed up. If I take 9, honestly, I don't think I get owned really hard. If I just take my 9 and next turn we just like block and do like 1 damage. It's hard to block this guy though. Like, why does he have this mechanic and do this? It's crazy. It's really crazy. Hopefully it doesn't punish me, but I think this is like way to save most HP. Like, huh? What do you mean? I should have played Scourge first. That would have been better, because I could... Actually, no, because I can't draw into block then. Never mind, I lied. This is, like, a useless card. Completely useless. Flow on Raptormancer? Yeah, that fight is, like... That's probably the hardest hallway, right? The advanced hallways in this game are super nasty. I actually wonder if I can do this. I kind of want to try. I feel like I can. I feel like there's like only a handful of fights that hurt me as much as they just did, and that's these two. Unless I'm coping, but like I really think I can still run in. I think this is what the science is for, is limit testing, you know? Like two potions? I don't know. We just hold this for the guy. Yeah, this is like proccing once a turn at most, basically. And if you like cheat to discount cards, it doesn't even work, right? I don't think it does. Dreamcatcher value is good enough. I don't know if that's true. Same amount of easy hallway fights per act. Yeah, I think it's 3 in Act 1 and 2 in their other acts. Pretty sure. Yeah, it's metallicized, but like bad. And it doesn't even upgrade to like a good card either. This is very baffling. I think this should just say whenever you play a card that costs energy. And then it's just Mental Fortress. And make the number like 2 or something. That would be like actually pickable. And then you can't spam it like After Image. Like it's basically like After Image, but like not... I don't know. That might still be too much. Maybe it could go to 1 still, but like upgrade to 2. And then it's different from After Image in that way. Like slightly different. But right now it's just like very much worse After Image. Yeah, you could give it more as well. You could make this say 6 and it'd be like fine. Okay, I feel like I do win the run if I don't do this. Oh, but I want to so bad. I probably need HP into Laga though. Let's not be stupid. I guess we'll see if how much HP we lose in this elite. And maybe I'm dumb for dodging. Ooh, that's a card. I wonder if it's worth upgrading that. Or if it's worth just like not taking the fire. Like, do I trade the fire for a question mark? It feels kind of weird with, like, Dreamcatcher. This upgrade's not, like, insane, but, like, 1 extra turns of 2 debuffs is, like, still something. It's just that it's mostly here for weakness, because I have, like, Doom stuff. But, like, my Soul works with it. Like, I retain, and then this is a big number, too. So, like, lining up Putrefy with this is still something. Yeah, I get what they're going for. It just doesn't work. I want to kill one of them and stun, right? Which we can do. Ooh, I wish I could play that. That's so nice. I still have So incoming, though. I can hit this guy, maybe? That's the highest HP, but is that even the most important question to ask? I don't know. Let's try. If you don't know, you must try. I think Necro is the most fun right now for me, personally. So this is what I mean, right? Like you play this and then this retains and you have a big damage number to go in with it. And then you can just like, boom. Hope I can kill this. It's kind of strong, but I have a lot of damage in this deck, as talked about earlier. That's a pretty decent upgrade. Probably better than the extra turn of week. Is this real though? Because I have AoE Doom, 2, Doom. It just feels clunky at 2 cost, really. But with a gambling chip, it's a little more acceptable to take some high cost bricks. And like first power, there's a lot of relics that work with powers in general. Like the snowflake, the urn that like draws a card. I could see just taking Grave Warden though. We don't have that much block in this deck, and I do want to block, but the Lagavulin I think is more of a damage race rather than can you block it. I'm kind of curious to take this. It's a little weird, but it's like good boss scaling, and right now I think our hallways are like better with like how strong these cards are upgraded, that I would like some boss scaling, I think. Question is, do I get to upgrade here or not? Because like, what am I upgrading? Like, this is cool. That's cool. This is cool. That's whatever. Don't need that. Could see this. Could see this. This is really if I'm trying to draw into my Giga Block cards, and I don't really have Giga Block cards yet to draw into. So maybe we just get more debuffs because that's a block card. The number on Doom doesn't really matter as much as the card draw, but the card draw right now doesn't really play as much, and this is like less good. Sphere broken. Yeah, this looks quite strong as well. Our hallways are better. Yeah, but I mean the hallways in this game are just scary, right? It doesn't mean my boss is better than my hallway. We're better in hallways than in boss fights for sure. You just never take cards. That's how I feel about regents. You just never take cards. It's dishwasher. This character, I feel like I end up with like massive decks more often than not. Because the cards are just good. You just like bloat out your starting deck. It's like, do I really want to play around this when if I can't make a ton of block, it's really hard? Yeah, I think the main thing that you do in this, on this character is make Osti really big. You just block a lot. This is a little bit weirder because we had, this thing, and we got a bunch of upgraded damage cards, so we could, like, kind of run in a bit, but, like, hallway just sort of messed us up. I maybe shouldn't have traded, this much damage here. And damage here as well. Like, I traded damage in 2 events, which is why this act is going like this. I have to dodge an elite because I traded like this. But, like, I got a relic for doing that. And I got an HP for doing that, which is basically getting pair. So I basically got 2 relics in the question marks that I would have gotten from like killing elites instead. Like you can sort of think about it like that, right? So it's like, was it really that bad? It just maybe gave me a chance to high roll and be able to actually fight them as well. I like Spur. I was like Putrefy. I think we go Spur. I want more front load options, I think, to like play on turn 1 or turn 2. Seems better. It's funny though, because like we say every fight's blockable, but the enemies do sort of like do a lot. Like they do scale, but it just doesn't seem like it's enough. It doesn't really make sense to me. Do I want to keep my defend? I don't know. I feel like there's like a lot of things I can just draw into here, but fortunately, I cannot kill 2, but I can kill 1. Only take 1. Negative pulse next turn just kills everyone. So we just like make Osti be able to spurred. Wait. Broken. Okay, it's not actually broken. That push is crazy. Debilitate. That is nuts. This is also pretty good, but this card is just like silly. Silly, silly, silly. Why does it say 3? Why does it say 3? Does anyone know? It should not say 3. There's no way it should say 3 on it. Okay, we should be good in this fight. Should be. I can kill something on turn 1. I mean, okay, not like kill, but you know what I mean. So we just put this here, what? And then see. Well, there we go. This could happen, or I can just play this, but I would like to just kill one. And then maybe put this here, and then something happens. Ow. I'm not so worried about having low HP here, though. I think we should be okay. This fight's like pretty scary, though. See, it's like kind of hard to play this. You see what I mean? Do I actually want to play that? I definitely want to play this. And then this thing just like dies, right? Sort of. Not really. Dies next turn, but like... Maybe I should have just traded. I could have. Feels weird, though. If I don't take advantage of the Vuln, does it even matter? Because... kind of. I have so much damage to redraw into, though. I'd like to have Osti still be alive here, because I can heal him next turn, and that gets value, right? Like, this is just block now. Okay, that always happens. I wonder if it's worth doing something like this. It's a little weird. Them getting shields is annoying, because I can't do, like, so, Liquid Memory, so in the same turn. Let me just trade here, right? Redraw this, and then next turn we have to like block a bit, but they die. Taking like 12. We can Panic Potion next turn if needed. But yeah, it seems like we're sort of okay. Maybe I should have thought about... Because I guess, could have tried to double block here. Not really so much anymore. No box. That's broken. Well, there's my boss scaling. Why do I have this now? Unlucky. I guess it lets me play it. My card's good. Don't care that much about this, right? We get Dreamcatcher value. Defy the card. That's the card. I wish it was green, but it's, I mean, it's in the deck. Weakness. Okay, this is cool. I don't mind retaining this. Definitely play that to not exhaust it. Yeah, it doesn't wake up because Doom. Just want to draw into my powers. Cool, drew into my powers. That should win the fight, I assume. I can actually play this. And we just go. Our potion chance is really low now, I think. It's so weird wanting to play this because I don't want to redraw it, but like 16 is a lot. Ow. Yeah, 4 energy feels so nice here. I think bosses are okay. We just want to make sure we're okay in hallways. We don't have like big chunky block cards. That's a start for sure, but not a ton. We need to wait to like make Aussie big quickly. The fact that you can apply this before you even have debuffs is really silly. Like really, really silly. I don't even think I need to like air here though. Like Aussie's alive on 1 and then we just heal him, like, and it's weak. Like it's weak and that does damage and it's like is that okay? That doesn't seem okay. Like why do I have just 20 HP just hanging out now? And it converts to damage, by the way. Like, what? Watch this. 17? Debilitate. 11. Huh? Confusing. Yeah, next act potion chance still resets. It's basically the same as Spire 1 except for like some minor differences with the way that elites alter potion chance. So for anyone that doesn't know, it's like I think 40% still at the start of the run, and then every time you see a potion it goes down by 10%. Every time you don't see a potion it goes up by 10%. So like if you see a pot first fight, it goes down to 30, and then goes up to 20 if you see another one, so on. These cards are good. These cards are good. Really good. This helps me play Demesne. This is ethereal, but this sometimes doesn't get played. This is ethereal. So this thing gets discounted very quickly, and we have gambling chip. Help? I have no idea. This plays Demesne, which is really good. And we have a lot of retained stuff to draw into, so extra draw doesn't often brick us, and it plays Sleight of Flesh, which is actually a way that we can deal damage in hallways now, if this is playing it. This is the hallway card, but like, I mean, not even really. It's kind of more the boss card too, right? I don't know how this is pronounced, or I'm not really sure. I mean, we're just making stuff up. Is this a real word? Let's look it up. I'm curious. Demesne. Definition. Land attached to a manor and retained for the owner's own use.
Domain.
Domain. Ah, learning. That is not how that looks. English is stupid. Domain. What? Domain. Ah, that makes sense. Old spelling. Okay, well, I don't feel as stupid. I mean, I don't know. I'm not really, I don't really care about feeling stupid, to be honest. Feeling stupid's a good thing. If you feel stupid, it means you're living in reality. If you never feel stupid, you should probably get a reality check. That's how that works, I think. I think it's a Neurosurge. This card's really crazy. Can we end fights fast enough? I mean, Neurosurge lets us end the fights fast enough. Banshee's a cool card. I mean, Banshee's just a cool card in general. This card's sick. It's just so, like, so interesting. Like, the design of it, right? That's what I'm saying about Necro being, like, my favorite class, because it feels like the cards just are the most interesting. And you have decisions like this very often where you're like, well, which one's correct? I don't know. On Silent, I just, like, know already. Like, I don't have any doubt in my head that, like, I'm doing the wrong thing very often. But this character spawns a lot of doubt. Do you think Slay Spire 2 is too easy, or is there just some cards that are too OP? Well, okay, I have two different perspectives on this. One, is it too easy for someone that has 10,000 hours in the first game and is, like, one of the best players in the world? Yeah. Is that the average user experience? No. So is it too easy, and would I rather it be harder right now for me? Yes, but I think they will make it harder. Is it too easy in general? I don't think so. I think it's not that there's too many cards that are just really strong. I think it's more that the design of the game is very polarizing, so decisions feel obvious when you're good. Or when you're better. I won't even say anyone's good at this game yet. Like, I don't think that's true. Like, the fact that we're winning so much already on, like, day 5 or whatever, like day 6 is kind of concerning, right? Like, the fact that we're actually, like, able to just sort of win max difficulty already with, like, relative ease, and there's a lot of runs that, like, we can turn our brain off with having 0 time in the game is, like, really, really worrying for me. Like, I would like more decisions like this very often. Like, these are both just good cards. I think, honestly, you could probably pick both and be fine, but it feels like this is a decision that matters. I want to just have more decisions that feel like they matter. That's the biggest thing. Pretty great Val switch English words. Okay, so I'm not, like, insane for not knowing how to pronounce this then or what. Okay, this is like a 5-minute rant on how domain doesn't make any sense. Any judgment on early access for the long term goes against the point of early access. I agree. The point of early access is to balance the game. So like they release it like this and we just like make them aware of the problems, right? Yeah, keys will help. Act 4 will help. Yeah, domain. I looked it up. I was everyone is baffled by this. I've been saying demesne because that's what it looks like. Sorry, English is dumb. English is dumb. That upgrade's very good, by the way. If I do upgrade it, it makes this easier to play. And we can just gamble it away. It's way more fun. I will say this is the more fun card. This turns on all the self-doom synergies, so the card that says like 6 block twice additional times if you have doom on something. Giga Adren. Yeah, it is fun, but like this is just like a cool animation. I think this is where I'm leaning right now. But this is like why I play Spire, is these kind of decisions. I love this. Like where you just don't know. You don't know the right answer, so you have to try. 6 random upgrades. What? Wait. Huh? These all look broken. Why is a Robust here and then like freaking Tez or whatever exists? Like, what is happening? I just close your eyes and click one. I don't know. 6 random cards will just upgrade my basics and I'll be like sad. But honestly, like, how bad is that? We know from Spire 1 that's pretty broken. Yeah, these all look crazy. I think I'm leaning not on Driftwood though. I think I want immediate power to just not get owned like right away. But seeing the good cards with this thing in the deck is pretty cool. I mean, this is just the way that we can actually get big. And like, this just says block 7 at the start. It's block 5 because this is 2, right? Actually, no. It's start of turn summon 1, and this says, okay, it's only on, yeah, start of each combat summon 5, but it doesn't count start of combat and start of turn at the same time, right? Or am I stupid? Maybe it works. I don't know. Let's try it. It seems really busted. They all seem broken. Just 5 on the first turn? Okay. I mean, that's still fine. It lets me play this. It's like front load block. It's like mini anchor to play your Giga Powers. Then once you get down, you win. Neurosurge is so broken. Yeah. I mean, Neurosurge is broken. Banshee's Cry is broken. Like, a lot of things are just broken now. We just go remove, right? And run in. What's our boss? The Worm. I think we're very strong in that fight, though. We have Gambling Chip and just, like, get powers down, win. Okay. Look at this. 7 HP, by the way. And now we just go bam, wham. Take no damage? What? And now I just have a blocking guy that blocks for 5 every turn? Like, huh? Oh no, not my Sight of Flesh. Ah! Honestly, I mean, I don't want him to take it. I still think that card's like worth keeping around, but it's pretty crazy. That's so stupid. That is just... play my whole hand. And take no damage. I block for 5, he hits me for 23, but I take no damage, guys. What's up with that? What's up with that? Huh? Strongest and weakest characters? I think Silence pretty... oh, wait. Doom sucks. Okay, whatever. I don't actually care if he takes it, to be real, but, like... yeah, I can't actually kill it. No! Silent, Necro, Clad, I think, are, like... you think the OG3? I think maybe we're just better at them. I think Necro's pretty strong. Yeah, built-in Barricade's like pretty good. You just never take damage. Like, this sort of thing is so weird. This whole like, oh, you play a 2-cost card thing. It's like, when does that happen on this character? Why is that part of it? But like, it's really interesting. You don't understand the struggle of bad players who get their one important card stolen. I mean, I've had good cards stolen, but oftentimes this guy doesn't run away. Or if he runs away, it's because I want him to. I like have him die, get the option to take the card, and then just don't. Because like that card just got outclassed the second I saw this. This wins the boss fight for me, right? And that was like a way to kill the boss, but I do think it was a good amount of damage in like elite fights, and maybe that's the thing we want to think about now, but I think we can just block the elite fights with like this, and I just upgrade this. I think this gets upgraded before Domain. I'm pretty confident. Cloud feels very polarized, yeah. A lot of the characters do. Like, every character feels so polarized right now. It's kind of not my favorite. Power Pot over these. This is like Giga Power Pot, kind of. Not really, but... What did it steal? The thing that does 9 damage per debuff. Which, like, I just don't care about, you know? I'm just trying to block. Like, just let me block. Block. Giga Weekend block. Like, this thing is really funny. Damn. Like, you would think, oh, you're gonna get owned here because he you know, he's doing this and you can't do anything about it. Like, I don't even have to block. I just I don't take any damage, man. I can't make him do this, but like, doesn't even matter, just heal. Doom. Terrible. Better ones at co-op? I'm not really sure. I think the characters that interact with each other, so like Regent, there's cards that like scale off a number of stars made per turn, and also the Forge stuff. So Regent in co-op I think is disproportionately better than it in solo play. I don't know if that means it's like good. Okay, this guy, every time I fought him, it feels like I should just be rushing the boss. Also, this is a hallway. It's not even a boss, but like, you know what I mean. Feels like I should just be rushing the guy. I do want to play Regent. I mean, later today we'll I'll play Regent or something, right? I'll just take my 3 damage or whatever. Yeah, you can make Forge work in multiplayer. It's like kind of cool. Like, how do I actually kill this guy, you know? I think I just go in. Unless I'm dumb, but they might kind of struggle in this fight, to be honest, without the thing. I can kill them all on negative pulse draw, but I still have to like take the damage that turn. I think I just like do this though. I wonder how this debuff is though. Do I want to open up anything else? I mean, I don't want to play 2 strikes on minions. That feels really weird. I could just memories the thing, honestly. This fight feels kind of harder than a lot of stuff in this act. I do need some sort of additional scaling damage, I think. Like, him stealing the card is not all positive, but... Veil Piercer? Ethereal. It can't be that bad, right? If it just cheeses Domain out. I keep wanting to say Demez. Dude, I can't stop. Doom is not worse poison. You just have to completely think of Doom as a different thing, because poison like ticks over time and does damage over time. Doom does not do damage over time. It's a one-time effect. So you can just read it as damage, but it activates 1 turn late. It's just a completely different thing. I don't know if I want this though. What if I just play this normally because I just draw into Neurosurge? Like, do I really want to add one more thing? And if it does cheat it out, like, is that the only thing it's doing? Because if it's the only thing it's doing, it's probably not that good, right? Because like, I can just cheat it out with this thing. Yeah, Doom also does it does cheat like shield and stuff, so it's just different. Like, it's an interesting mechanic. I think that's again why I like the Necro design space, because it's just interesting. I don't know. I think let's skip. Let's see what's in the shop. Dirge. Page Storm. Oh, wait, I should move the camera up. Thank you for telling me. Gotta cover the seed so that people can't seed scout. Owned. Best character for you? Well, it depends on best as in one I like the most or best as in strongest. Well, let's go that. It's really easy to play with this thing too. And I mean, Page Storm, GG, and remove. And does that get us there? What do you like the most? I think Necro is the most fun. Strongest is probably Silent. Enfeebling Touch can draw with Page Storm. Also, it's just like kind of cool in general. It's cheap. Yeah, I mean, the Doom numbers are just bigger because, like, think about poison numbers. When it says, like, 6 poison, what does that actually mean? It's, like, 6 plus 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1, right? Depending on how long the fight goes. So, like, of course, the silent poison numbers are going to be smaller than Doom numbers, but I do think that it's just kind of awkward regardless. Is this one fire enough? What if I just upgrade and win, and I don't need to worry about taking 3 elites right now? Like, what if I just upgrade this, and like this, and then the run's over? Okay. Seems like a good argument to me. Holy. Draw 4. What? Anyone? Now the energy upgrade's actually good. What? Huh? 4 energy, draw 4. That's yeah, maybe good, I think. The mechanic feels awful. I don't think the mechanic feels awful. The numbers seem really high to me. Yeah. You cracked it, Slay the Spire? It depends on your definition of cracked. If you're Zeknar, no. If you're like 99.9% of people, probably. The key. I don't need money, so let's fight. Ow. I don't need Page Storm, right? Like, hopefully not. How scary is this? Less scary now, for sure. There were unironically people saying that. They're like, if you're good, why did you cheat to get the max Ascension? It's like, do you really want me to sit there and play low Ascension? Like, I don't get it. Doesn't make sense to me. I don't want to redraw this, right? I could definitely see needing to use this here, but we have like a lot of block saved up. Where's my weakness? Help. Do I just play 20 damage? 20 damage seems kind of good, even though like he dies. How do I kill though? That is the problem. I don't actually do that much damage if I cannot block a lot, and right now I cannot maintain health very easily without like weak chain. Have to upgrade that. Yeah, that's a lot of runs to just win every run and be bored. That's pretty much what happened. Ah. That's scary. It's dead, so just block. Ow, but I think that's pretty worth it, yeah. The key. Okay, actually, I don't even know if this is worth taking ever, by the way. Like, you just, like, it's cool, but adding a curse to your deck for, like, the entire act is kind of weird. It's, like, fine. I don't see why not. Yeah, I also put A20 in the other game, but I think The main thing is I don't want to learn the game at the low difficulties because you're just not learning the same game. Like, you need to learn how scary stuff is. Why is there only A10? They just condense the difficulties. A10 is basically the equivalent to A20. It's not any different. How often do you submit feedback? I have not done it so far. I think I've done it in like form of like Reddit posts because I have like more thoughts than just like, oh, you should move the button here. Like, maybe play a power deal 8 damage to all enemies. Add another curse. Okay, maybe I shouldn't add like a million curses to the deck or what? That's just fun though. I'd like to not die for doing that though. Upgrades are really strong, but like upgrade on Defy is really, really, really strong. Yeah, I mean, a lot of other roguelikes, like Slice and Dice, for example, shout out to them, like one of my favorite games. They have an unlock all button. Belacher did too. Like, every game I play, I just jump straight to max difficulty. I don't think there's any point in me trying to learn on baby mode. And usually it's like not like a problem. Like, I just have a lot of experience in this kind of game. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with like trying to play the Ascensions like normal, because I think if you're newer, you get a lot of like satisfaction out of that. But I already know that I can win on max difficulty, so I think there's no point in me playing low difficulties. It just doesn't matter. I don't get any satisfaction out of it. I'm like, well, this is the expected outcome. And I played like 7 runs before unlocking all in this game, and I won every single run. Max difficulty in Slice and Dice is meant to be unplayable, so no. But you play like unfair mode, which is like definitely playable. Like, unfair mode is like 98% win rate. Like, we had world record in Slice and Dice too, and Peter still plays. Like, we did like co-op where like 3 of us were in call and just like talking through decisions because it was fun, and we just got world record like first try. The unlock all, I think the command should work now. Let me try it. Maybe not. I can get the paste 1 second. Here. I think I should rest though. General. Yeah, Zeknar also played Slice. I mean, he was a part of the tier list discussions. That is true though. Once you're a good gamer, you're kind of going to be good at like other games too. Like, I came from League of Legends, you know, like my background is being like Challenger League. So like, I know how to get good at games, and there's no crossover really in terms of skill between League and this game, or you would think there's not, like League and Spire, but just learning how to learn a game is like the most important thing you need. You just need to know how to like think about games and like the structures and whatnot. Gonna rest. What does this do? Nothing? Cool. Is co-op happening? Yeah, Opim went to sleep though, so we have to wait for Opim to sleep and then we can. That's free energy, but surely there's like other ways. I don't even know if I want to play Dirge. Is that crazy? I want to draw into the other powers, right? I do like rest and then get a thing, but I want to upgrade. I mean, there are skills that transfer from League, like for sure, the way you think about games and frameworks, but like, it's a little different. Yeah, I'm very happy for condensed Ascensions as well. Nice curse. Well, I should have Page Storm first. That's fine. Yeah, the damage here is the sussy thing. Damage is definitely the sussy thing, especially when the debuffs are running out here. No weakness here. I just tank this, but I can just dirge, right? Debilitate next turn does play. You can just redraw into it, and we have Happy Flower energy next turn, so I want to kind of go in. Yeah, just redraw into it. I know Osti's like going to be big or something. Damage is pretty slow. It's because we lost that power. I still haven't really seen anything to replace it. We don't have any like scaling for the boss really anymore, so I'm trying to save this power, I think, for that. An idea. Gross card. Don't really want to draw the defend next turn, but 4 extra damage is kind of nice. What does the key get? There's an event next act. I can't remember exactly what it does. Also, this guy's like super toast. You see, we can just block every enemy, right? Like, we do stabilize eventually once you play the powers. Holy damage. Is that good? It's upgraded. Oh yeah, history course. That thing is broken. That just wins the run, actually. Yeah, it's very strong. It's like Echo Form. Crazy, crazy. I can play Dirge at the end of my turn, and then I just play it next turn, or I end my turn after Domain and play it again. It's like gross. Ironclad's better archetypes. I will say for sure that you don't want to think about archetypes that much in this game. It's easy to like I think that's like the first level of thinking out stuff, but the main thing is like, how do you make a deck that functions? And Ironclad, usually you just like exhaust down to some sort of loop that you play over and over. So like you play like Bloodletting, Pommel Strike, and then some 0-cost attack that draws like Spite, or you play like Hellraiser into like pommels, and like you just need to solve output. Like don't think so much about archetypes, but like what gives you a lot of output. The reason why I think the Regent and Silence look the way they do is because the archetypes provide output because they synergize with each other, right? And they're like very small deck infinite style things. So it's like easier to just say, oh, you just go this archetype and usually it'll just work out. But like if you want to think more deeply, I think you need to like ignore archetypes usually. Pull aggro. It says block. It says like 14. How bad could it be? I don't really know. Am I just going here? Probably farm hallways. Well, I got a hallway anyways, so checkmate or what? That seems like a good turn, by the way. Anyone else think that? Anyone else think that was like a good turn? Yeah, it's just like a weird thing to think about because I think a lot of like, I don't know what the right word is, but like a lot of guides or whatever will be like, oh, like this thing is broken, pick these cards, right? But that's not really the point of like a Spire tier list. Like a Spire tier list is just like, how often is this thing going to be really good? Not that like the other things are never good. That's like the beauty of Spire. Ow, by the way. Why are the hallways scarier than the elites? Can anyone like explain that? Blocking. I'm gonna like kill something before they kill me. Yeah, the Doom thing is just sort of extra bonus. It like doesn't really actually matter that much. The order of that play was very wrong. Don't look at that. ignore the order of that turn. Please do not learn from that. I'm just drawing like a million things, huh? Things derogatory, bad. That's dead. Am I dead? No way, right? Ow, ow, ow. Oh yeah, also you can't block that. That's awkward. Full deck infinite. I don't think you want it as often. So like you can do dirge stuff, but you kind of have to see the stuff. And like this run, I've not really seen like all the stuff, right? Like I have like some things, but I saw them really late. You'd rather just like have a good deck. Necro usually I think ends up the biggest deck and the most interesting deck construction compared to all the other characters right now. I don't want a common, right? Just like this guy is like a complete loser for this deck, I think. Yeah, complete loser. Did I waste my debuffs? I have Defy incoming, but Vol maybe doesn't do anything. I'll just do this. Pick Defy. I mean, that card is just like completely overstated. It's crazy. Like, what is that? That's so stupid. I do think that like when you play this game more, you get better at seeing the infinites though. Like for sure. There's just like more things you understand. You can just spot a piece of it immediately. It's like, oh, does it draw? Does it make energy? Does it like give some payoff? Really silly. Pulling aggro. I don't know if I would really want to do that, but here we are. When Aussie is big, this is just like silly. Holy crap. I wish I had my thing still. The power, you know. I know I was pretending like I really didn't care about it, but I miss it now. Die. Strong. Another one. And I don't see how that's bad. How do I kill the boss? We weaken it, and then it dies somehow? Because Asti is huge. Like, actually is it? Like, I have no damage in the deck, but Asti is built in, like, giga damage. We do have to get out of here at some point, like... You know, we can't sit around here forever. Why did I keep this? I don't know. That's bad. I don't know why I did that. Probably should just use my plot. Should have done that earlier. My bad. It's back. It's back. Surprise. I mean, that's why I saved the potion, you know. We'll have to find something in Act 3, though. We can't just, like, ignore stuff forever. But I guess we have this, so that's like a million outputs, so we're probably just chilling. Huh. Where is my block? Anyone know? Block. Look at the damage it goes down. It went from 31 to 15. Why does that do that? Help. Don't eat me. I want that to exhaust for sure. Should take subpar cards instead of skipping. If you're going to die, basically, you just want to skirt the line of how much you can get away with skipping. That is the main thing. If you can skip a subpar card, you should. But the answer is, can you? And if you find yourself in a situation where you maybe can take a subpar card, but it allows you to do something different in terms of like, I can farm 2 more elites if I click this bad damage card, right? Then you can think about it, right? Then you're just trading off a worse deck for maybe relics. And that depends on your evaluation of how good relics are. Weakness. Weakness times 2. What the? Anyone get this? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Can I brick Frantic Escapes? Not really. Maybe I could. Let's not risk it. I didn't. In fact, that's all I drew. Yeah, there's a lot of complexity in this game, which is why I think when people... I mean, people that are new to Slay the Spire maybe don't understand how deep the rabbit hole goes, but that's why we've been playing the game for so long. I mean, there's a lot of new people right now. They may not know the history of Slay the Spire 1, which is maybe a video I should make, of like how long this game's been happening and like some of the lore behind it. I was thinking about that like years ago. I really should have just done it, but... Seance is here. Here's also Banshee's Cry to give us actual damage. Banshee's Cry is pretty sick. Seance is also sick. Sure, if you just made a class guide and general concepts for a game, it'd go crazy viral. Not many qualified people making guides. Yeah, I mean, I agree. I mean, the fact that my channel is even doing as well as it has when I was just like not expecting it to do anything, it just kind of popped off because there's just not that many good people making guides right now. Fun fact, though, I used to work for Skill Capped. So if anyone's played like other games like World of Warcraft, League of Legends, Valorant, whatever, if you played anything like that and you know that channel, you're probably familiar with my background. But I like made guides professionally, so I have a lot of experience like actually writing. I think what I'm doing now is not much similarities. Like I'm not writing anything, I'm just sort of yapping off the top of my head, but I do have a lot of experience writing, so I could. It just like I had a full team of editors for that. I don't have that right now. It's like me and Asuki. There's going to be a lot of conflicting info. What I will say is from Spire 1 is that find out who's good. Of course, take everything with a grain of salt because opinions change every other day. Like, my opinions on the Regent tier list have already shifted a little bit. They will shift insanely over time. Like, Zeknar, the best player in the world, like, his opinions have sometimes completely flipped. Like, entirely. And it just depends on when you get a new macro idea, and maybe you play with a card and you're like, this performed better than I thought. Like, that'll just happen a lot. But I will say, figure out who's good. Take everything with a grain of salt, but like trust the people's opinions who have like proven themselves, and then everything else disregard. Like it's basically like if you're familiar with like League or something or any other game with like a ranking system, it's like there is no real ranking system for this game yet. Inside the Spire 1, we sort of had just like streaks and win rate, so you sort of know who's like the good players. But like you would listen to a challenger player and not a gold player, right? And there's like a lot of people that think they're like good at this game because they don't understand the skill ceiling. Like they like, oh, I win 50%, and they think that's really good, which like it's pretty good, right? But it's not as good as the people that are winning 80, 90. And they just don't understand because they just don't know, right? There's just a lack of information. I'm not saying that they're like trying to mislead people. Like some people are, obviously, because that's just how the internet works, but it's not oftentimes out of malice. Is it just Banshee's Cry? Maybe I have so much ethereal now. I like always plays, right? Like I could go Seance and exhaust down, but and do like dirge stuff. We don't have energy gen yet, and this seems just like it actually scales damage. Whistle. Stun. The 2K upvote threads gassing up dog shit cards are a bit sad to see. I mean, that's the thing, is like let people have their fun. They're playing on like Ascension, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever. Like, it doesn't really matter, you know? I know what my audience is, and so, like, a lot of people that tell me, like, on Twitter or whatever, when I post a list, and they're like, oh, you think this card is bad? Like, opinion discarded. It's like, well, why do I care if you discard my opinion? The people that are, like, wanting to learn from the actual good players will find the right people to learn from. Zeknar said this too, but, like, I'm just not worried about it. Like, let people have their bad opinions and bad takes and tell you you're stupid, and it doesn't really matter. Like, I will just get the good win streak, and then they will not have that and not be able to say anything. First card you play each combat is played an extra time. Don't know how good that is, but I have Gambling Chip to find the thing, and then I will have the Echo thing, so I can play 3 times on the same card. Holy. Nature's BF. Nature's has been around for a while and had a pretty respectable streak in Spire 1, so he's pretty good. Yeah, 90% of Redditors think Knife Trap needs a nerf. This is true. How do you skip Ascensions? Here, there's an unlock thing. Sorry if you try to add a random attack into your hand and cause 0. Horrible. That is, like, completely garbage. I don't know. I mean, it's just Prince attacks, I guess, but, like, why do I want to do that? I can form and play from turn 1. Only one time, though. $80 to 90% win rate is in, like, you load up the game on A10, you play a run, and you're expected to win 80 to 90% of the time. I mean, in Spire 1, that's where we are at. Just letting you know. And that game is much harder than this game. I will just say that. Like, it is way harder to win 80 to 90% in Spire 1 than it is to win 80 to 90% in this game. That's where we ended in Spire 1. And people just don't know that. People just don't know. That's okay. They think, okay, I win 20%. That's really good. But 20% is like beginner player in Spire 1, truthfully. A Necro, how do I get block late game? Weakness. That is, I mean, weakness and the ways to, like this, right? Make Osti big, like this is block. Just giving HP to Osti is also block. Like, this says 12 block, retain, and Barricade block. It's pretty crazy. Stunning your enemies. Is that even good, though? Because I could double play it. Wait. Guys. Are we seeing the vision? I get this. Turn it into a key. I double play stun. That's gross. 89% is including heart kill. A20 heart. I mean, both these are really cool. I've never played with this, though, so let's try it. I want stores and I want this event because I get the thing right away. And then I get fires and then we win. I could take more fires somewhere, but not sure. How hard is it to win 70 to 80% in this game for a seasoned but novice player? Still pretty hard. Like, the game is just going to be hard. I don't know what this upgrade is. Also, ow. Kind of down to just do this, though. Oh. Yeah, if you win 20% in Spire 1, you still played a lot, but I'm just saying, like, it's not the level that people think it is. Is there a better way to say that? I don't know. Also, the fight's over? Yeah, stuns bosses, like, yeah, it's kind of crazy. Also, I should have played on Leash here, but, like, also I'm just not going to take damage, so... Upgraded. I don't even really want it, though, right? I'm just trying to draw, like, my broken stuff now. I have, like, really broken stuff. What does this upgrade do? 44? Alright, that's a useless upgrade, who cares? Could it, yeah, maybe it not remove. That'd be pretty funny. Like, I think to win 80% in this game, you still need to be a pretty good Spire player in general. But a lot of the things transfer over. That's the biggest thing. Is like, if you're good at Spire 1, you're probably just good at this game automatically by default. But it's not easy to win that. I will say, like, when I say it's easy for, like, the top players to win, they already have, like, you know, 8,000 fucking hours in the game. Like, that's what we're going off of, and that's very different. Tier list for Necro will be done after I play a couple more runs probably and feel better about my evaluations. I just want to make sure I feel good about it. Yeah, this is... Wow. This Relic is gross. Really, really gross. I don't think Necro has an archetype that's necessarily the best. Man, I could just play freaking Whistle here, but... I want to play... Domain. What if I just keep calling this Demesne? Is anyone going to be upset with me? What if I just double play with this? You know what I'm saying? I just get to play that again? Oh, skill or attack. Never mind. I'm stupid. I lied. Still broken. Double stun is definitely better than, but I wanted to play the thing anyway, so I wouldn't have really changed what I did. I don't think it makes it like modded. I don't really know though. TBH. Maybe I want to play that last, but like, what if I just anyone putting 7 energy into this and then putting 7 energy into it again? That's so dumb, dude. Look at this. Whoa! Ship is crazy. This is like... Who cares, right? Colorless, wow. Ice cream. Ice cream into Giga... You guys can see what I'm thinking of? Ice cream Giga Dirge history course. Eh? Is that cooking? Okay, but I can just take this and like win the run automatically. So like, what if I just do that? If I have HP in the bosses, I will never lose. Damn. I hate doing the boring thing. That sucks. Yeah, that sucks. Could be the ice cream's better, but... Doom is just stapled to good cards is the main thing. This guy cannot be debuffed. It's pretty cringe, huh? Ow. See, this is why I went Panto, because I know I'm going to take some random damage somewhere. This guy is really rude. Could double play this. I think I will do that, yeah. There's a Giga weaken it. Whistle. First, I don't have enough HP. I don't want to... Okay, wow. I mean, let's take like the whatever HP. It doesn't matter. Let's just dodge everything and then win the run. Stun again. Silly stuff. Also, I should have done the weakness. Friendship is better than ice cream. I mean, you don't have to draw into ice cream is the thing, so it's not necessarily true. Man. Like, the downside of having to add and draw a power is really real. I don't think a lot of people think about that. That's like definitely something you should consider, though. Zero. And actually, you can also end your turn with a soul, and it just draws again. That's pretty cute. That's broken as hell. Could take another Defy. Or we can just upgrade, like, the thing. Let's just upgrade the thing. I could just rest everywhere and I'll always win, but it's kind of fun to make the thing do more, you know? Completely unnecessary. And we just don't need this much output. It's just not at all. Also, Gambling Chip Lantern, pretty cool. Gambling Chip is so stupid. Oh my god. Nothing's changed. Dirge! Dirge for 4. And then we play Dirge for 4 for free. Why? I have done A10 multiplayer. We've won every run. I think we'll play more today, but seems not very difficult. We have no ethereal cards, huh? Well, I just do that anyways. A10 is basically the same modifiers as Spire 1 A20, if you're familiar with that. If not, I will elaborate, but yeah, it's pretty much the same. Too many cards in my hand, man. Suffering from success over here. Damn. Well, who could have known that that would be drawn there? It's crazy. Impossible. But, okay, I will say, this is what a lot of Spire runs look like. You play well early game, and then you will just get to a point where you can turn your brain off because the run is unlosable. And that is where a lot of runs right now currently end up, if you are good. Which is not great, but I have hope that they will fix it. I just hope that this is not the expected thing. Damn. I'll pretend to think for a second, and then do that. Could have bought pots, I guess. Like, just, I don't know. I already skipped a Defy earlier, but I'm just gonna click random things. What? What? That's good. Should I ever skip card? Yes, please skip. Learning when to skip is harder. Why did I keep that in my hand? Anyone know? Why did I... Okay, whatever. It doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna... It's just good. Yeah, oftentimes skipping is just correct. Is there any reason that I want to hit this guy first? Oh, he steals Dex. That's annoying. Bomb. Stun. Stun again. That's, seems balanced. Where is my Demesne? It's coming, it's coming. Yeah, Double Stun's fun. It feels like you're just playing Meteor Strike, like, bomb. There it is. See how big Ostia is too, like, just like absolutely massive. Boom. Only playing Dirge for one, sadness. And my Dex came back, so this guy's cooked. Well, I think it was cooked for like other reasons other than that, but like, you know, whatever. This Banshee's Cry card is pretty cool. I'm a enjoyer. Giga Energy turn one. I don't know if it's that good, but okay, I'm just adding random cards. Let's not take the elite. There's just no reason. They're like all dead or something. Like, yeah, they're just like all dead. Cool. Yep. Seems reasonable. Just make this easier to play or something. Could see just like upgrading a Putrefy. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. This guy is annoying. Also, I drew like crap. Should have weakened it next turn. I did not think about that. My bad. Stunning. I don't play Demesne though. Domain, whatever you want to say. I don't know. Just stun it. How bad could that be? I don't know. I don't have a like Demesne in, but like surely it's fine. Do I just like kill it? I could Putrefy at the end. I just want to like Giga Dirge. I'm dumb. So let that exhaust, right? No, I know it's pronounced domain. We're just just saying it. Can I not play Neurosurge? Is that a thing? Save that. Just play this because it draws at the beginning of next turn. Is this boss easiest? No, the door is definitely the easiest one, for sure. I don't think it's close. Weakness. Wait, did I even play enough ethereal cards? Oh, oops. I kind of just like spewed this fight away into the ether, but it's probably fine. Somehow I think the 51 HP Austie will be okay. Yeah, there will be 2 bosses here. Even on like no energy, it just doesn't really matter. Like, this fight was very poorly played. It just does not matter at all. Dirge. Blom. Okay, we finally did it. Let's Dirge this turn. I'd like Dirge again. Damn. What? Damn. Well, I guess I can just Dirge here, right? All those 0 cost cards are like really insane, by the way. It's pretty gross. I would think, okay, I will talk about this in tier list, but I will definitely think about this character the least in terms of archetypes. Every other character you can do it a little bit and it's like okay, but that's like one of the first things in Spire is that you just shouldn't be thinking in archetypes only. Where's my weakness, by the way? What the hell? Did I exhaust it on accident? I don't know. I have like 1,000,000 HP. How bad could it be? Dirge, why? Exhausted, yeah. Just play the thing or what? Guys, it's scaling and I'm not doing anything. Oh god, we're gonna die. The Doom is ticking up. No, kill it. I'm gonna end with a soul, right? We do need to actually kill it in some reasonable amount of time, by the way. It's kind of getting harder. Because if Unleash gets drawn here, yeah, and all my damage gets drawn here, it's not great. I could just, like, play it last, right? Ow. Ow. Okay, we're out of here. And I have Pantograph, so I literally never lose. As expected. I think top players would have close to 99% win rate with saves coming. Yes. In Spire 1, Chinese players, the way they play with save scum, and the streaks were consistently in the hundreds. If we play with save scum, it would be very similar. Like, the way that you can do that is, like, you can make micro decisions that are impossible to make otherwise. Like, just disgustingly broken. You can just know your shuffle, so you can make lines that, like, shouldn't work, and yeah, it's just dumb. This is the only, like, actual scary one, but it's really not even that scary, I think. Can I draw into my powers, please? Please. What? Come on, hey. Where's my stuff? Hello? Well, enemy intent order, draw pile order, it's just gross. I mean, it's like, that's just not okay, you know? There's no competitive play in Spire? I mean, what are you even saying? There literally is. I mean, I know you've been watching it too, so I don't even know why you say that. You mentioned Unleash at all? I mean, I'll talk about the character's kit, but because you start it with it, I don't think you need to really, like, put it in the list. It's just, like, part of the character and how you play around it, right? But yeah, I'll definitely talk about it for sure. Oh, by the way, the reason for Pantograph, like, meaning we never lose, is that I never accidentally kill myself with Neurosurge because I mess up. Which is, like, the only way I actually die ever. I'm gonna not shuffle all these out. But we get a free play of this, and it's, like, just insane. I mean, what is that? What is that? Huh? Seems kind of broken. What? Well, I think, like, being able to stack block in the first place is really just a question of how much the enemies will punish you. And currently they just don't seem like they punish you that hard. Like, I'm just, like, kind of clicking random cards and we'll win, right? Lethality, I don't think it works. Maybe it's a buff on, I think it's a buff on you, right? And not on Aussie. Pretty sure. I could be wrong, but I don't think it works. Suffering from success over here. Too many souls. It does? Okay. I trust you. Don't lie to me. Best character? Probably Silent. It's so dumb. That is so stupid. Why does that do that? Also, why does that... The final boss blocks for 16, guys. Come on. Let's get it together. GG. I think you need to play early game well, but it's kind of like Spire 1. If you play early game really well, then the end game is just going to be easy every time. The game is better off if that's not true. I feel like the game should be always be difficult throughout the whole game, right? That's the idea. You should have to play well at high difficulty. And if they end up making like an extra hard difficulty for like the Giga Sweats, like I'm happy with that.